Hey guys, on me here. We are back with episode 8 of season 2 of Batwoman. Last episode I quite enjoyed. I mean, it definitely still had some problems, of course, some writing things here and there, some performance spots, but overall, much better episode than the one that came before it. I like two things about it, mostly. I like we got kind of the backstory of what happened to Alice on the island, even though it kind of is weird how it lines up with her past with Mouse. And then the other thing is, well, actually, three things. That whole thing. And then we pretty much have, Ryan's wound out in the open. No lies, no nothing, all done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Third thing is we've seen to have come to a close on Ryan's thirst for vengeance. Thanks to some hallucinations by her kryptonite poisoning that's infecting her and killing her, that it gave her some flashes, some visions that had her mother kind of, calling out to her and judging her, that kind of like, your parental figure from the beyond kind of judging you and what you're doing in that moment gets her. It's a trope, and it gets us to where I at least am fine with it, because I just want us to move on past that whole thing and let it go and see where this kind of goes. Now we kind of have like this trail, this race, this quest to get to Coriana now. Ryan having placed a tracker on Alice, let Alice go, and now they're going to follow Alice to Coriana to try to figure out how they can get their hands on the Desert Rose and possibly save Kate. If we're going to be heading there that quick, makes me wonder how much of this season is going to be dedicated to Coriana and Sophia, and are we actually going to see Kate? Is she just going to be, I'm sorry, the princess is in another castle? Like, are we going to like Princess Peach this? Is like, sorry, she's not here. She's in the next location. I'm curious to see how that's all going to go. I also kind of would like, because they did kind of set up this hypnotist that brainwashed Alice. And even though I don't like the whole Alice has been brainwashed and that's why she's stuck in this repetitive cycle that she's in, and it not actually being tied to her trauma, I think it weakens the character a little bit. But they did set that up, and it makes me wonder, what if we get Kate and they have to fight Kate? Whoever they recast, if we even see Kate. That's just the kind of thing that kind of crossed my mind the last time. Remember, full unedited reactions are available over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel. We cover all the DC stuff here, as well as everything over on Disney+. We just dropped the full reaction to the Snyder Cut on there as well. So we've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Check it out if you like. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this episode, because here we go.
Today's the day I'm supposed to die. Truth is, I'm not scared of dying.
She's supposed to die today?
My mom always told me I was put on this earth for a reason, and now
That escalated quickly.
Today is the day I kill you, Kate. I spent 11 years waiting for you to find me. You helped me find my inner warrior, my voice. Well, I played the part of a villain, the girl who
I
reminded you
really
how
like
right
this.
and noble and courageous you were. I've come so far to get my revenge, to inspire others, and I've survived much worse. I can even kill my sister.
God damn it, Alice. You're so fucking stupid.
Whoa! I'm the one who practices without a medical license around here. What are you doing? How did you even learn how to do this?
YouTube.
Oh my god.
Fine. Team vote. Where's Luke? Actually, Barry, where's Luke?
I have an active APB and 3 field teams looking for Alice, yet you not only
Holy
managed to
shit.
locate her,
Oh
but
no,
tagged her
she's
with
not
a
gonna
high-powered
like that.
tracking device. So why doesn't she track Alice?
Long story short, Tommy Elliott shot her with a poison bullet, and there's no antidote. So we need you to bring back a stem of the Desert Rose to heal her.
Sorry to interrupt. Her friend Ocean boarded a flight to Rome last night.
Thanks.
She is crazy enough to show up with a fake him. It wouldn't be the first time she slapped a face on somebody else's body. Sophie Loki's
this.
the feed.
So we're gonna gloss over you telling a crow you're working with Batwoman?
It was preferable to losing both Batwoman in one fell swoop.
Oh no! Well, shit, that ended quick.
That would mean that Sophia knew they were coming.
She have a mole in the crows. Oh, now. Okay, well, what? God damn it.
No! You inject that, you die today!
We literally just watched our last hope fizzle before our eyes. Unless anyone else has any more brilliant ideas.
Call Barry. They just had their season finale.
Consider it your bullseye.
Bullseye for what?
These are EMP grenades. So according to Sophie, the only electricity that she saw on the island was used for electric wrist restraints.
Okay, you didn't answer my question about the
I
bullseye.
gotta find you a ride.
Say I find Kate.
Oh,
and
right.
bring her back here. Then what?
Kate would never push you out like that.
So then there's two Batwomen, because that's not confusing.
I don't know.
Spider-Man
What
does it.
happened?
You're in charge of my baby.
Oh.
God damn it, why am I, like,
Nope.
emotional about this?
That's not me. I couldn't even keep my Tamagotchi alive for 5 minutes. So,
I can override the door sensor and buy you a 30-second window for the halo jump.
What the hell is a hero jump?
I'll tell you the opening. You asked about the bullseye? You need to hit a tiny target from 33,000 feet.
This would be a lot easier if we had a Batplane.
that's what I've been saying.
Okay, I'll get right on that after I work out the kinks in the bat sub. Don't deploy your chute until your heads-up display reaches 3,500 feet.
Wouldn't the bat sub have been a good idea right now? But then again, if it wasn't ready, it's not gonna matter.
You foolish girl.
And she's like, I know it's not him.
My man found a tracker on your boot.
Oh, okay, it's that.
You were being followed.
Not how you saw this going.
Are you kidding me right now?
Fine, hurry up. If you miss your window, you're gonna end up in the middle of the ocean, and there's no shark repellent on the utility bill. That's stupid. Now go.
Oh, it was a little bit of a stab at Adam West, but I like the callback all the same.
Oh, I can't walk.
Breaking through the electromagnetic shield.
What the fuck? You don't literally burn through an electromagnetic shield.
She wants you to join her army.
Why the hell would I join an army of ruthless killers?
Because you're already a part of one. Yes. But we are committed to protecting our people while you oppress yours.
Lock her in the cage. Lock her in the cage. Just go. Just eat one. I don't know how it works, but maybe that'll do it.
Hey, I'm Batwoman. Is your queen chick available?
Ooh.
If I had a nickel for every bad penny. Batwoman, you're gonna help me, and in return, I'm gonna tell you something you're gonna want to hear. I see.
Oh, she's gonna rat Alice out on Ocean.
You sure that's your boy over there? You might want to look a little harder. I had no idea.
That was clearly her intention.
Who is this? I was wondering how this place could suck harder.
You should have stopped me when you had the chance.
Then I wouldn't have been able to follow your dumb ass to this. And here you are, moments away from getting what you want, except it's not actually what you want, is it? Because as dark and screwed up as you are at the end of the day, you're a victim of somebody too. And that tiny sliver of humanity won't let you kill your sister.
You gave me one thing. In fairness, I'm offering you the same. The flower or the girl?
The flower.
Done.
See, that can be looked at two ways. Selfish because she wants to live, or done to give the choice to Alice and actually make it Alice's choice about whether Kate lives or dies.
What is this?
Did you do this?
I didn't tell her anything. We confiscated her phone. Found a search for a charming little shantytown in Portofino, and there you were. She was going to come find you.
Such a sweet.
Yeah,
little
I don't think we're gonna
story
see
that ends
Kate.
today. Ocean or Kate.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Our queen doesn't like to be followed.
So they sent their worst assassin this time around?
Ryan's plan. What about it? I can't believe it. We can grab it later. Ryan never wants to run away from a trained assassin.
He asked me for one thing, Luke.
Okay, fine, Mary. Just grab the damn thing.
Fine. Wanna rock, paper, scissors it?
No!
I fucking love them.
Kill him and you can have your sister.
Is it worth it? Killing me just to kill Kate? You really want to punish her? Leave her here to rot.
But I don't want to kill her anymore.
Now bring me to Kate. Before anyone else on this island dies.
Would it be funny if her plant was actually a desert rose somehow?
Mary!
And the blood makes it bloom.
What's the rush? Julia, when did you...
Hey! She's been gone for a while. She's been gone a while. Finally out of her cast.
It's finally time for Alice to be reunited with her sister.
I don't know.
That's not why I did it.
Called it.
Alice isn't going to kill her sister. I saw it in her face.
Well, you're right about one thing. Alice isn't going to kill her sister today.
Kate,
It's a lie.
where's Kate?
Bunch of fakes.
I hired a team to run down some leads from the tip line. Found body parts off the coast of Bloodhaven. They ran the DNA. It was Kate's. Kate's dead.
I can't believe it.
I had nothing to do with her plane. But when someone tried to frame me for killing your sister, I saw an opportunity to get what I wanted.
I mean, just to have her, oh, we found body parts of her. It's just not a send off. It's like, how do you, that's not true. I don't buy it. If it is, it's complete horse shit. And I don't like it. What the fuck?
What the hell is happening? It was
When this blade was molded, its molten was imbued with the desert rose. Its curative property seals Ocean's arteries upon its entrance. Alice's loyalty will always lie with her sister, just as yours should lie with me. Because loyalty is everything to me, isn't that right, Tatiana?
Sophia, I don't know.
You slaughtered Alice's gang. You sent her a note saying I killed Kate. You reeled her back into my life.
Oh my god.
You always hated Alice and tried to drive a wedge between us. That's how I knew it was you. I hope you were entertained.
This shit's all over the place, man.
I'll pull it out when I decide to forgive her.
The temporary death knife. That's not how the body works, though. So.
Now we both have nothing.
We still need one. We need one for Ryan. Come on, Sophie. Go get one. Go get one.
Too late.
You are here.
Please stay with me. Please. I don't want to die alone.
You need to get her back to Gotham.
She doesn't want to leave.
Tell her to get her ass back here now. I have a cure.
Oh. Yep. And wait. So I did call that, but why? Did Angelique just somehow get a hold of one and give it to her as a gift? I'm so confused.
So first up, red is a very symbolic color.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Is that... Well, was that Kate's body? Is she missing body parts? Is she... What the fuck? I'm so confused. I could barely make that out because the feed dropped. All right, so Black Mask is in the next episode, I guess. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to see that. So we're closing that. Well, shoot. My feed got all choppy there at the end, so I don't know what that was. It looked like Kate's jacket, her necklace, and then just something draped over her face, again, to hide them having to recast. It looked like her body had, I guess, washed into one of these ditches. Is somebody keeping her alive? Is she... I mean, unless somebody's keeping her alive, I mean, she should be dead by now just by being stuck down there for that long. This was a really much more strongly structured episode than some of the last ones we had. I gotta say, though, I'm big annoyed with the whole, like, just the amount of twists that were in this episode. Tatiana thing, the Ocean thing, Alice thing, the Ryan thing, the Kate thing, all of it. It's just like one after another. This episode kept on going, though. There was a lot of great bits in it, some interesting action when we saw it. Some good performances from, I think, Ryan and Rachel Skarsten. Specifically, of course, I actually really liked Mary and Luke's back and forth back at Wayne Tower. I thought Mary actually was coming up to meet Cameron Johnson this time around, but we'll see how that all goes. I called the flower because they made a point of, she was being very protective over her plant, so she used it and then got blood all over it. So I was like, there's a reason that's the case if they're letting it soak in this blood. But I just don't know how it's going to connect back and how that plant's going to be. Why did that ended up being a desert rose? Like, why did and they set up Angelique had a connection with Ocean. So she might have got one from Ocean, but do we know that Ocean actually got off the island with one? I guess he technically did, or Alice did. So somehow that plant ended up being it. But why was that given to her from Angelique as some kind of gift? And then she was going to give it to her mom. Why would you give that away? Angelique seems to be very self-centered in a lot of ways, so I'm not too sure how that whole thing expands out. But it gave us our free Desert Rose to cure Ryan if they can get her back in time. Though there's no reason they can't run down that hill, get one that has yet to burn, because the field's got plenty of spots that have not been touched by the fire yet. You can just like grab one and you're good. But yeah, it's whatever. Jacob didn't have a whole lot to do in this episode, which was whatever. It's fine. Everybody else, I really like Sophie's bits. I like Julia finally popping back up to... Given, though, that was the worst assassin. That assassin should have easily been able to kill Barry and Luke. They've been established to be not very, like, capable fighters in any sense of the imagination. So the fact that they let themselves get hit over the head with a plant is just kind of dumb and comical. And coming in there with this ball chain mace thing, I'm just like, are you guys really the best of the best of her team? Really? You sure about that? I don't know about that. But yeah, just them being like, well, so, I mean, Julie comes in with this report where, like, we found body parts washed up near Bloodhaven of that, the DNA matches that of Kate. So how much of a body part are we talking about? Are we talking, is Kate missing full limbs? Is she missing a face? I mean, she's got something draped over her face from what I could make out of that image. I'm sorry about that because I couldn't see it. Because if you guys can give me a good capture of that before too late, I'd love to actually see what that looked like. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for it to actually be on CW to go back and check that out tomorrow. But, yeah. The whole fake out, the whole Sophia thing, I don't know. I wasn't too keen on that. And if they were going to kill off Kate, I was like, they can't be. They got to leave something more. And then we have the stinger here. Because I was like, there's no way. There's just not that. You can't do that. If this is Kate's actual, like, she's gone, we must let go, like her send-off. It's not even a send-off. She doesn't even get a send-off. Like, it just wouldn't satisfy anybody. I don't know who would have been satisfied by that being the final revelation of Kate and where she's been. The paragon of courage. Gone. Just like that. Bullshit. I would hate that. I would hate it so much. Ryan's growth as a character, I liked it a lot. It definitely came to a peak in this. And I guess Alice is finally accepting the truth. And will she start to come back around? What's her role going to be from this point forward? This felt like a mid-season finale. This was only episode 8. So I'm wondering if this has a shorter season or not than the previous one. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious what the path forward is for the next bit. I know we've got setups for Black Mask. We've had Scarecrow mentioned, so it could go down that road. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I enjoyed this episode. I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm glad this isn't the end of the road for Kate, or at least it seems it's not. Gives them time to figure out how to bring that back in. I know there's some rumors floating around right now that because we had season 3 greenlit, that there's something going around that season 3 is going to be the last season of this show. That's not coming from any reliable sources, so I don't know if that's actually going to be the case. So I'm treating that as a rumor, but I'm just going to say, like, the way things are going still, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know how you keep dragging this on, keeping this Kate in the distance, this Bruce Wayne in the distance, while juggling Ryan and this whole mix. Like, why have these threads out there that these dragons out there you're chasing and you're never going to catch? I don't know. I don't like that aspect of the show at this point. You know, it didn't start like that with season 1. It didn't start like that. Then Ruby left, and then they were too big of cowards to just recast the character. And now we're in this boat. Not that I don't like Ryan, but it's just like they put themselves in this mess, and I don't know. We'll just see how it all plays out. I don't have a lot of faith in their ability to keep it going that long, to be honest. The show's still pretty inconsistent, even though I do overall still enjoy it. But yeah, it's not Black Lightning. It's not The Flash. It's not Legends of Tomorrow to me. And it's, by God, nowhere near Superman and Lois, which right now I think is the best written DC show we've got so far on TV. Despite it only being like 4 episodes in. It's definitely got a different focus. But yeah, not to put a damper on this show. It's just this show's had a long struggle from the get-go. And for me, it felt like when it was finally getting its footing was when all the bad shit started happening, and then Ruby left and all that. So we'll see. We'll see. There's still always hope out there for what's to come. And I'm really excited to see Flash really kind of kicking off. And Supergirl, I think, is going to be starting, since Superman and Lois is going to be taking a break after this week's episode. And the week after, Supergirl is going to start its final season premiere. While Superman and Lois is, trying to catch back up, since they had to shut down production due to COVID again. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, full unedited reactions to this, all the other DC shows that we cover here on the channel, all the Marvel stuff that we cover as well, all that's over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, you get access to that as well. But yeah, huge shout out to Matey Sherritt, who is a legend of the channel on the patron tier, and everybody else who's been helping out and supporting the channel, whether it be joining the Patreon, whether it's joining the Discord, sounding off in the comments, liking the videos, all that jazz. That's it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I think we have a really strong community, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's all I got for right now, so I will catch you guys in the next episode of Batwoman, or in the next episode of The Flash, whichever DC show is next up in the line. I'm getting my timelines all in a mix. Anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.